Hi everyone, Josh here, welcome back to the channel. Today I have got my Carboot haul video to share with you. I spent £7.50, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I still grabbed a big bag for life full of stuff. Very happy with what I got, and you'll see why shortly. As per usual, my eBay and Etsy links are down in the description, and I'm currently running a 35% off sale on all of my older eBay stock. So if you saw something a few videos ago, it might be on sale, so have a look. And also a link to my packaging supplies. I sell clear clothing bag mailers, poly mailers, jewellery grip seal bags. Have a little look. It might be something you are interested in. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to show you is the non-filler bag stuff, and then I'll explain filler bag for the new people. For £3, I grabbed a bag full of wooden furniture and wooden people. And at the bottom there's a few other doll's housey stuff like this, scissors and fabric and measuring tape. So I don't know if I should sell these individually, as I believe that might be the best option, or just bundle them up. I have to go through and have a proper look, but for £3 I've probably got a good comfortable £20 plus there, so really happy with that one. For £1, a Disney Sully mug. Disney, they go for between £7 and £10. The market on them is flooded a little bit, but again, it's £1 to £7. It'll be sold within probably a month. That's usually how long they take. It's a nice quick return on a £1 investment. So yeah, happy to pick these up for £1. And the last non-filler bag item was a Indian wooden little trinket box. Make sure when you're listing these, you're putting as many keywords as possible, because this day and age, people aren't really picking it up for the wood. They're picking up as an art project, you know, DIY, do it yourself, paint them, restain them, shabby chic them, you know. So you really need to make sure you get your keywords, your trinket box, if it's a special pattern, if it's engraved, if it's lined, if it's grooved, you know. Make sure you get your keywords in that title, because ideally it's probably going to be a DIY project for someone rather than an actual wooden box. I mean, it will be for some, but I've mostly sold them to arts and crafters. But yeah, 50p into about 10-ish usually. Just make sure you get your keywords in, basically. Now, filler bag. Let's grab a bag. Filler bag is charity shop and house clearance, a guy. They go through the bags of the stuff, they put it on a table. All the other stuff in that bag that they don't really think is worth anything goes on the floor. We, or everyone else, can then grab a bag for life. We pay £3 for as much as we can ram in the bag. So that's where most of my stock comes from, and I love it because A, it's the stuff I like to pick up. The china, the crockery, the mugs, the pottery, the whatever, the older breakable kind of stuff. And my average cost of goods is usually about 10 pence. So 10p into £10 is a great return. I've sold a few things recently for 10p into £25. So you do get some gems, but it is mostly bread and butter, you know, your £5 to £10 markup range. But it's really quick, easy listing, and I love it to bits. So every haul there should be a filler bag. So let's get started. First of all, I picked up some Ainsley. Kind of have to tell myself off. I said I would stop buying Ainsley, and I've grabbed some. It's filler bag, oh well. I said I would stop buying it because it's really not worth a whole lot. Some patterns are, some patterns aren't. It's that whole, you kind of have to know it to sell it properly. I just grabbed it. It was 10p. It'll probably go for about £5 or so. But again, I shouldn't pick this up, and I wouldn't recommend you pick Ainsley up unless you do check the pattern name, or it's really cheap. Next, Churchill mug. Churchill, kind of your higher end market, slightly higher end market in mugs. People tend to have purchased these in sets, so if they smash one, they will want a replacement. That's generally where I sell these to, spares and replacements. I can never pronounce this this name. I'll show you it instead. This company. I recently sold some dinner plates from them for about the £10 mark. I picked them up in filler bag, so I'm now always looking out for it. This is the ivy leaf pattern. Sugar bowl, I go for about 5 to 10. I've not done my price researching today, I'm afraid. Another Archipel smoked glass mug. If you're new to the channel, a few videos ago, I picked one of these up and did some research and found out if I had 4 or 6 of them, I could get about £29 to about £35, whereas one on its own will sell for about £6. So I've been picking them up slowly in filler bag, and I now have 6, so I'll be listing them at £39.99. So definitely keep an eye out for these if you see them. Next, a bit of a, I believe it's a Turkish tea set. I got a creamer, a sugar, quite, you know, cream outside, a dark brown inside, quite nice. And then I got 6 saucers and mugs. It's either an espresso or a Turkish coffee set. I believe it's Turkish because of the height of the cups. They have slightly taller, narrower mugs in Turkey. Someone will correct me all. By the time this video is up, I probably would have done the research already. It is pottery, studio pottery. It is marked on the base. You won't be able to see it because of the sunlight, but it is a G and a B marking. So I'll look that up, hopefully sell it for about the £20 mark. If not, I'll break it down and sell it, you know, mug and saucer, cream and sugar together that way. But a good pickup for filler bag, that probably would have cost me about 50p or so. Next, some more mugs. Let's get these out of the way. Corn flour, made in England. I grabbed it because I like the blue floral. I think this is an Etsy piece. Just has that nice retro-y kind of vibe to it. I think Etsy would like that. Etsy is quite an interesting market. They prefer the more retro-y items than the more modern stuff. Or by modern I mean early 2000s, because that is what is classed as vintage now on Etsy. They much prefer the 90s and the 80s stuff. So, a Danone ceramics made in Scotland mug, 10 to 15 probably. A very, very grubby J Pyrex casserole dish, or rectangular oven, baking, roasting, whatever, how you use these for. It's very grubby, but again, we'll go into my collection and I'll sell this eventually for about 10 to 15 pounds. If you're also new to the channel, you won't know, but I love vintage kitchenware. I can't seem to keep it in stock long enough. We got a ravioli tray. I believe it said it was from the 89 or 90s, I think. I can't find out, well, I can't see where I saw it now, but it's slightly older. I believe they were saying for about £10 when I looked a few months ago. A J spare replacement lid. I have sold a few of these in the last week for between the £7 to £10 mark. If you can grab them for 10 to 50p, I probably would get them. And these do as well. There is usually a number on the very edge of the handle. That's how I list them. I'd go JJ, then the diameter, spare replacement lid, and then there's a number that I'd put. So this is a number 8. So if someone smashes it, ideally they would know there's a number 8, and they'd go onto eBay, I need a number 8 JJ lid, basically. Also grabbed a JAJ snowflake bowl. We're almost at the end now, I'm afraid. A Pokemon waist clip thing from McDonald's. A very nice Tudor Knight stainless steel made in Malta nibbles dish. Hoping to get 15 to 20 on that. We'll go on Etsy, I think. Quite a nice piece. And last, 4 things. A JAJ oval Pyrex glass dinnerware, about £10. Some spare and replacement china from Royal Vale. Not one I've picked up before. Sorry, the sun is really bright today. A nice autumn leaf design. I did grab a teacup to go with it, so it'd be a 3-piece set, but the mug smashed on the way back. I always smash something. I'll spell them to sell them as spares and repairs. Spares and repairs? You can't repair it. I can't talk today. Spares and replacements. And finally, the last thing, a very shallow little trinket dish, pottery, and I believe I know who makes it. It's a tunnel icon. Just a very simple, basic one. That'll go for about £10 if it is who I think makes it. And that's everything. So that is what my £7.50 got me. Some mostly basic stuff that I've listed before. I know it's worth, you know, 5 and 10. A few things I've not picked up before, like this. I have no idea on these. But yeah, just nice, comfortable listing stuff. Nothing too adventurous this week. This is kind of adventurous. I haven't picked up anything this size in stainless steel before, so I'm not sure on that. But again, I think I do quite well. So thank you all for watching and stay tuned for next week's Carboot haul. I'll see you all soon.